What's going on YouTube? It's your boy QC Queso here, back again with another informative video. Hope you guys enjoy this. So this video is going to be for new survivors. I repeat, new survivors, people that have just started playing since probably 2021, 20. So if you're very confident in your skills on Dead by Daylight, then this video isn't for you. And if you're just there to have fun, then this video isn't for you. So this is an informative base. What I'm going in through right now is the shack. I see Nia's on it, so I'm like, okay, let me look around to see where the other Jinn is. And as I'm cleansing this totem, I already noticed the Jinn, but I slowed it down in real time, basically, for you guys to see. I noticed the Jinn right there. I'm also thinking in the back of my head that if the killer is here, he's got lethal pursuer. So I'm thinking to myself after I cleanse this totem, it's always good to get like 1 or 2 totems out of the way, by the way, because if they're running Noed or any other perks like that, like Undying, it's good to shorten up the fuse. So as I walk by right there, I notice the box and I see Wesker or Nemesis. Either Wesker or Nemesis, but I don't hear any zombies, so I'm leaning towards Wesker, which is what makes informative stuff so important. Once I figure out that it's probably Wesker, we want to do this shack immediately, because Wesker, if he can get you into the shack, is pretty pivotal stuff. And it's very important that you get that shack done immediately. Now, then they run over to this Jinn, and I stop right here and point, you don't want to do this. Not Jinn trap yourself. The basic rule of thumb when it comes to Dead by Daylight is if you see a Jinn, that Jinn, and then the next Jinn you see, you skip. Most of the time, you want to be on the corners when you do their first Jinn, because that way it's the easiest way to skip the next Jinn you see, because corner Jinns usually you want to get out. So, for instance, the shack Jinn, and then that Jinn that you guys saw that I was pointing to, you skip. And then you run up north towards the gate, and you do the Jinn in the circus area. That's the general rule of thumb. Or you can do the church Jinn if you want to. Usually you want to save the church Jinn though, because you want them to run into the middle or into that building as much as you can, because it's a good spot. In this next clip, you see me trying to get the Jinn done immediately with 5 Jinns against Huntress in a whole new map, well, a whole new game on the same map. I am trying to get this Jinn done because I know if she puts anybody down here in the shack, they are going to get camped. Yeah, I mean, it's 100% guarantee. This map isn't the biggest map in the world. It's a medium-sized map, and the shack is very powerful on this map. I think any shack is powerful, to be honest, but yeah, as you can see, the Huntress she went straight to that shack, so that's why it's important to get that shack done, because she went straight to that shack. So, my crucial tip, and the whole purpose of this video that I have to tell you guys about, that I have to give you, is 2 things. 1, never Jinn trap yourself. Always skip the next Jinn you see. And 2, if Jinn is in shack, try to do that immediately. If not, forget about it. Because if you sit there all game, you're going to end up like what I'm in right now in this situation. In the game, the doors are 99, and somebody is struggling, but death hooked basically on their death hook stage in the basement. And thank God this killer had like boosted music audio or something. They could not hear my footsteps because, man, I just walked right by her. But yeah, I mean, look at her. She's literally camping this. Shack Jinns are important to do, and that's my tip for you new survivors, is always either do it first or just forget about it, because if you got a good killer that's going to camp the shack, they're going to camp the shack. So if you can't get rid of it immediately, just forget about it. Other than that, here's some other extra fun clips, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace and love. Hello?
Good though. I'm glad that it hides your aura. If it didn't, I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed off. I mean, if they didn't
I
think
do
about
get
that, I'd have been
crows,
upset.
but he doesn't know.
How long are you gonna sit in there until
I don't
he
know.
finds you? You gonna sit in there until he finds you?
Yeah, I want to see. I want to see how long it takes him to realize.
I'm healing on the boon right now.
He's walking right by me.